This because it's very interesting field, especially medicine. Since childhood, I like science subjects, so I'm more prone to study this subject. And somehow they also have very good pay, as we know, even in Malaysia and around the world. So it's one of the main factors of interest.
Okay, me, it's because one, I didn't have an ambition. The next is my mom was in cardiothoracic nursing. So at that time she couldn't do medicine, she couldn't afford it. So she always wanted me to do it. So I took the option.
Doctor inspiring me. Generally, all the doctor inspiring me. But for me, I prefer which doctor is good, smart, and humble. The good example is like our Dean of his Decanat, Dr. Klauchek. He's a high post guy, but very humble. Even he will stand up and shake hand and meet normal student.
Okay, I think the one doctor that inspires me now, since I'm already in this field, I think it's Dr. Jayakumar. To those who don't know who is Dr. Jayakumar, he is the current MP of Sungai Siput. He's a very well-known physician in Ipoh. He practices it in a private hospital, but how would I say? The private hospital is not fully private. He does a lot of community service for old people and all that. So I think he inspires me because he's not only a good physician, but he's a man who devotes his life to social work and community service. So he's a guy.
Of course, it's a physical training. It's very interesting and activitical, and we have a lot of fun, and it's very educational because we learn how the Russians play, how they do the exercise. It's very informative for us.
For me, I think Latin, since it doesn't require any mental work at all, it's a repetition of English with just a change in ending. But on the serious note, I think it's clinical pharmaco.
For me, it's anatomical. Human anatomy is one of the main important subject. Most of the time I will sleep, rest, cook, use internet, read Wikipedia or other medical information, play games, football, and etc.
Me, I sleep. I really sleep a lot in my free time. Apart from that, I go out. I go watch movies, go to different places to not simply hang out, just hang out.
Make coffee, sleep again.
Russia has taught me a lot. More than anything, it has taught me how to appreciate my family. Because when I'm there, I really don't know how much they mean to me. Here, I guess they mean the world to me. And the next thing is that life in Russia taught me to be independent. Because back at home, I was very, very, very dependent on my family. Here, I'm not. I can do anything by myself. I know what to do without asking anybody to tell me or to help me. It has taught me that.
For me, the impact is, I'm not sure how's the impact on me, but I see when I came here, I already know how to manage myself alone, socialize with people, get used to the weather, study by myself without nobody telling me what to do, managing the money myself, how to spend, how to save the money. All this one of the biggest impact on myself, which one I'm going to use in the future. Yeah, of course, I will agree for the changes you will make. If it's a very fair, non-discriminating exam, then it's going to be very good and effective for foreign study. If you study properly, sure you can do the exam properly, then you will become a doctor.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with the amendment. As long as it's fair, without any inter-politics or any dirty games going on between them, I think it's fine. I think it should be applied to everybody.
Define dirty games.
Like, you shouldn't have any quota. For example, like this 1 year, this amount of students shall pass, and in that amount of students, there's the division according to their religion and
Yes,
race. I think there shouldn't be. You shouldn't have the quota. You should just let them all do, and let them all who does well pass them, and who does not do well then just fail them. Don't have this political thing inside.
No corruption.
I think after housemanship, the first thing I would do is to go for a good, nice vacation with Appa and Amma, and then start my MO. And that's about it. I've not thought much about it. Just to complete my housemanship within that given scheduled time. That's all.
After housemanship, I think I'll get married and settle down my life. And maybe I'll think about my future, maybe studying specialization, or maybe I'll work with my father in his business and maybe continue that. That's a lot of plan and it's too early and I'm still young.
Honestly, I have never experienced stress before exam that much. I mean, maybe a little anxiety, just want to get it over with, but not stress. But maybe I'll be experiencing it soon. It's coming up month before goes. But if I just feel a little uneasy before exam, as in, I just want to get it over with, I would watch comedy. Vadivel comedy or Vivek comedy or Friends or Mind Your Language, Russell Peters, something that makes me laugh out loud. That really helps. Try that.
Generally stress, good grad student, I'm not sure they have it or not. But if they had, maybe just they scared they cannot get 5 in the exam. Although they can pass, but they scared they cannot get 5. So to prevent this, it's very hard to prevent. You must be good with teacher, must answer properly. That's it. For me, I just sure out now. I just go the exam and answer. Then see what happens.
I think a small thing, a little thing I would like to contribute is, if I have the money and the opportunity, I would like to have an old folks home. I think these days a lot of people just, they just don't seem to look after their parents. So there are a lot of parents out there who are in need of help. So I think I would like to have an old folks home, God permits.
For me, mainly our contribution will be community service. I like to develop especially Indian community in the Tamil school or the education, social life, and especially moral values among Indians. See what I can do in future.
What do you mean by social life?
How they go school, kids, the food. We can give advice to the family, especially the poor family, nutrition, how to bring up a good kids, value. That's, I mean, general social life. You must study hard, love your parents, respect your friends, go class properly, and try learn how much you can, which one you're going to use in Malaysia.
Study hard, work your level best. And I just want to say that I think rational based decisions are always more worthy than emotional based decisions. So any part of your life, whatever you do, whatever you think, whatever's going to happen, if it's more rational, towards rational way, it's always, I think, it gives a positive, outcome of it. So same thing for all the members. In Vimya, there's a lot of activities, there's a lot of working together, a lot of things where it would be way better if we all think rationally towards one motive rather than being emotional. So that would really help us, because we're a small community here, and I think being rational is the best way to deal with things. So. Okay, start.
Jadi,
Give us advice.
that's why I give advice very hard. You. They take photo, they do video.
Wait, stop.
Thank you. Okay, that's it. Once more.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Action.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ah!